Today we're going to be measuring range of motion, and the first measurement we're going to take is of shoulder flexion, and then right after we're going to do shoulder extension. So to measure range of motion of shoulder flexion, I'm going to place the goniometer in the middle of the humerus, but first we're going to have our participant relax his arm and place it parallel to his trunk, just like so. And then I'm going to ask him to lift his arm in front of him as high as he can while I leave this goniometer in the access point. So go ahead and lift your arm as high as you can. Okay. So his measurement came out to 150. And then for shoulder extension, we're just gonna have the participant still have his humerus relaxed and parallel to his trunk, but we're gonna have him go in a backward motion towards the counter. So if you can go and do that. And his measurement turns out to be 32 degrees. Next, we're going to measure shoulder abduction, and to do so, we're still going to have our participant sitting and with his arm being at a relaxed state parallel to his trunk as so. First, I'm going to place the goniometer at its access point, which is the acromion process on the posterior side, and the stationary hand is going to stay parallel to his body, and then the non-stationary hand, the movable hand, is going to be parallel to his humerus. So I'm going to have my participant sit up just a little bit, and then we're going to have him move his arm out away from his body, and then I will measure. Perfect, and he measured at 141. Last, we're still going to have our participant sitting for shoulder internal rotation and shoulder external rotation. We're going to have the participant place their arm in a 90-degree angle away from their body, and then the access point for the goniometer is going to be at the olecranon process, and the immovable and stationary arm is going to be parallel to the forearm. In order to measure this, we're going to have the participant raise from the elbow in an upward motion, and then I grade and then measure, and then it is right at 98. And then for external rotation, we're going to resume the same position and still have the goniometer at the olecranon process, but instead of upward, we're going to do a downward motion and then grade as he goes. And that comes out to 70 degrees exactly. Thank you.